Okay, today we'll be continuing my bond conversations, but I'm kind of confused because this others menu definitely wasn't like this the last time I recorded these. Don Ning wasn't there. Joshu I don't think was there. Xu Huang definitely wasn't. I believe Shu Shu was in Liu Bei's side. So I'm just kind of confused, but I'll try to not do any repeats. Okay, I think the first character I should do is Peng Tong.
Oh, meeting you here by mere chance. This certainly is a strange occurrence. And how has life been treating you these days? You being you, things must be going quite well, right? Oh, what a relief. I cannot stand pretentious modesty.
I don't know if they updated the game and adjusted it or what, but that others list was not like that last time I recorded.
But seeing you face to face tells me all I need to know. You are one of the more interesting characters around. You are no one, so you can yet be someone. You can be someone, and yet you are still no one.
I pulled up my video, my last video, so I can look at which characters I should be doing.
As good a question as any. What my words mean depends entirely on the choices before you. What I'm saying will become clear eventually. You'll get it sooner or later. I'll have my eye on you to see how you progress, too. The Shui Jing retreat is open for people like yourself, you know? You seem to be in rather high spirits. Oh, yes. Might you remember what I said to you before? You are no one, so you can yet be someone. And you can be someone, and yet you are still no one. Does that ring true to you?
Yeah, still pretty lost.
We are all lost before we find our way. Just thinking about it is progress enough. What you choose will, in turn, be who you become. That's what I wanted to say. Right now, you're figuring out the path you should take. It's plain to see on your face. The path you ought to take. Oh no, I'm afraid I was giving advice beyond my station. For what kind of person am I? What kind of person will I become? I have no right to speak of such things to others while I myself remain unsure. Well, it is a shameful thing. A further loss of face. Now you're the one encouraging me. Each time we interact, I walk away feeling energized anew. Now, I've no excuse to avoid putting my all into the matters ahead.
I should be doing Zhang Jiao's bond conversations in this video, and that'll be pretty interesting because I've only listened to them once, which was when I first unlocked them, so I don't remember them very well.
You've truly brought a storm upon my head this time, eh? Don't say you forgot. Remember the time you and a certain tactician visited my humble abode? Well, I admit, I don't mean to seriously admonish you. Rather, I'm actually quite thankful. You gave me the final push I needed to get my thoughts in order after being lost for a long time. I must confess, I've been perplexed by the issue for some time now. You're striving to become someone, whereas I haven't even been trying. I've just been existing in obscurity. I used to struggle greatly in communicating with others, and my hard work was constantly met with mockery. It was then that Master Shui Jing took me under his wing. I had begun seeing the world as unfairly obtuse, even when my efforts were finally recognized. I found the idea of choosing my own path burdensome, let alone actually walking it. It was thanks to you that I was able to reform my attitude, and for that, I am forever grateful. What are you saying? You came to me at the deepest point of my slump. What we give and receive determines our fates with one another. Master Shui Jing told me that. You hold so many bonds with different people and have discovered your own path. I think others see you as one who provides guidance. It may take different forms, but you have the gratitude of those around you. I know that to be true, as I'm one such person. I hope that we can stay close as we continue upon our own paths, the ones we've chosen for ourselves, without hesitation.
Okay, next is Yuan Shao.
Ah. Sit. Relax. No need to be shy. Now, about your splendid display on the battlefield.
I do like how, Yuan Shao is a bit more serious in this game than he was in previous games.
I've had my eye on you for a while now. You were most impressive in the recent battle against those bandits. Of course, it is the duty of a leader to watch over those who follow. As I said, I've been following your career with interest. And when someone such as me takes notice, well, let's just say you should be striving to be more than just a common soldier. You have excellent battle instincts, work well with comrades, and, plainly put, look as if you belong on the battlefield. I'd like to hear how you acquired these skills. You don't remember? Do you expect me to believe that? But then, you are not lying, are you? Very well, I shall ask no more. I remain curious, but I am content to let your results speak for themselves. So, what say you? Will you join the Yuan clan? You could go a long way with us. Ah, a person of principles, are we? Well, it is a shame, but I suppose if it is not destined to be. I have extended a most gracious invitation, but please, there's no need to feel any guilt for turning me down.
I feel like for some reason he's just trying to guilt me into a different decision.
It is merely my duty as a noble clansman to extend a hand of support to those who show great potential. I am sure that as long as you flourish on the battlefield, we will meet again. So, No hard feelings. I wish you good health and prosperity. We meet again. You were most impressive in the Battle of Jiachao. I wondered what had become of you after Wang Yun's death, and had not realized you had joined Kongsun Zan. Instead of entrusting yourself to me, you appeared as an enemy. Still, I can't claim to be surprised. I'm just glad to see you in good health. It's just unfortunate that we find ourselves on opposite sides. But you follow your own path. I see that. You are not my vassal, so the choices you make are your own. Whenever I see someone with a bright future, it is my habit to help them, even if I cannot persuade them to join me. As you should be. Tonight, I have prepared a splendid feast. Eat what you will, fill your belly, and prepare yourself for the morrow. One day I intend to rule over all of the land, and it behooves me to treat well those who gather under my roof. Otherwise, I will never win the hearts of the people. I am fortunate to have been born into one of the greatest clans of our time, and I will not succumb to the temptations of tyranny. In fact, I am so benevolent that I forgive certain fools who refuse invitations to become one of my people. If it weren't for my family's noble name, I might have dragged you into my service kicking and screaming.
I wish you had.
Then perhaps you should appear more forlorn. I won't have you trying to protect my pride in this roundabout way. If you care to know who I truly am, apart from my noble name, then be sure to always answer my summons. You speak your mind and do not put on airs. I find that refreshing. Now, my household staff will be putting the finishing touches on tonight's feast. I am a man of means. There are no obligations, just an invitation to enjoy some fine food. Let's go. Ah, I'm pleased to see you. Though it is the eve of battle, you appear as calm as always. Come, sit. Let us talk as friends. Now is not the time to stand on ceremony. Still, I am surprised to see you here. I sent the letter with little hope of a reply, let alone a personal visit. Indeed. I also wanted to see you again. I could not go myself, so I thank you for taking the risk to come here. Things could have been different between us. Here we are, forced to meet in secret like conspiring thieves. I regret not making you mine before parting ways with Cao Cao. But I only have myself to blame. I let pride get in the way. Once you agreed to serve Cao Cao, you would never leave him. Admirable, I suppose, but now it has come to this. I know you, through and through, thanks to that night we spent together.
I figured this last bond conversation would be before Guangdu.
Of course you do. Nor will either of us forget it, no matter what happens. Now, what to do tonight? Given the circumstances, I'm not able to extend my usual grand hospitality. But since you went to the trouble of sneaking in here, the least we can do is talk for a while. We'll forget about our situation for a while, and I'll tell you all there is left to tell of Yuan Shao. Come, let's go somewhere more agreeable. I won't take no for an answer.
Okay, next should be Zhang Jiao.
Over here. It's been a while. You look well. Do you truly think so? I haven't seen you since you and the great bearded lord gave that corrupt government official a good kicking. To think, I'd run into you now. Oh, that's kind of you to say. I wonder if our fates are intertwined somehow.
I do like Zhang Jiao in this game a lot more than I liked him in the previous games.
The Yellow Turbans will soon launch an attack here. Could it be that you are here with the forces sent to suppress them? You mean as if by accident rather than intent? When I met you before, you struck me as someone who would extend a hand to help the weak. Not the sort who'd become a government pawn. Maybe you are trying to impress someone powerful. It is true that there are times in life when one must resort to relying on power for the sake of what is right. But wielding that power can change a man. Maybe that happened to you. But listen to me, Natter. I must go. But I'll see you again soon, I suspect. In turbulent times like these, men and women have to fight for what is necessary for their survival. I don't blame you for your choices. Perhaps you'll show me the same consideration the next time we meet. Fancy meeting you in a place like this. In such turbulent times, it's a strange thing to seek food for the mind rather than bread for the stomach. But then, who am I to talk, huh? That's right. You know I fight for the Yellow Turbans. Worry not, I won't be here long. So you fight with the volunteer forces. How is it that someone who once raised their fist at the Imperial Court is now a pawn of that same tyranny? That may well be so. Right now, I honestly don't know what the correct answer is. Brethren who swore to fight evil for the sake of a just future are now running amok beyond my control. And instead of trying to stop them, I skulk in shops looking for answers in books. Of course, I know there are no answers here. But what else can I do? Get back on that horse, in other words. Perhaps it was the hand of heaven that led me to this bookshop today. In your eyes, I fancy I see the sky reflected in the moments before dawn. This long darkness will end and the sun will rise again. I'd like to think so. If only I had someone like you by my side. Now this brings back memories. It hasn't changed a bit. Like a place frozen in time. Don't you think so? Now. You surely knew I'd be here. And why? I wonder how he is. The one who reminds me so of a great white phoenix. I came here in search of medicinal herbs, and in his noble generosity, he taught me the secrets of his art. He bid me to help those in need, and sent me out to bring the people a vision of a better world. Well, we both know how that worked out. Yes, but it's not the only reason. I wish to thank you. You spoke to me with encouragement when my brethren ran amok and I felt helpless to stop them. You inspired me to stand my ground and stop the others. Had that chaos continued, countless innocent lives would have been swept up in it. Just surviving in this world is a hard, painful task. And I, who hated that misery more than anything, was adding to it. No matter how many times we drag ourselves out of the pit of despair, we are doomed to fall back in. But even in such a world, I continue to fight for something better. Perhaps it is. I like it here. It would feel good to stop struggling for a while, rebuild my strength. As the great sage Zhang Jiao, I brought the people a dream of peace. And I'm not yet ready to relinquish it, even if it is against the will of the very heavens. Ah, guardian of peace, I'm glad you were the one sent to defeat me.
So are they trying to imply that whole conversation was just in his mind? Alright, Zhou Cang is next.
Wow, what do we have here? I know that face. I haven't been running around everywhere for nothing. My destiny is near.
And you are?
Hey now, don't tell me you forgot. We fought each other once, remember? And by my destiny, I didn't mean you. I meant the man that was with you. You know, the big one with the beard. You don't seem to get what I'm saying at all. Don't go anywhere. I'll spell it all out for you. My name is Zhou Cang. Remember me at all? I had a bit of a run-in with you two when I was fighting for the Yellow Turbans. Hey now, I don't need to learn that lesson twice. I'm on the straight and narrow now. Well, maybe not, but I am behaving myself a bit more. So, let me be direct with you. When we clashed in that battle, I also met my soulmate. You held your own just as well out there. But it was that strapping bearded gentleman there with you who truly mesmerized me. His dignified demeanor, his sincere personality, everything about him has captured my heart.
How do you know he has a sincere personality? All you did was fight him.
I have to see him again. Come on! You have to help me out! Yes! I knew I could count on you! So, you're pretty good friends, right? Then this shouldn't take long at all. Let's go meet him right...
I found the bandit! Call for reinforcements! Get him off the streets now!
Uh-oh. Looks like I've got company. I thought I'd lost him, too. Sorry, but I'm out of time for today. Some of the local officials still remember me from my days as a ruffian. Fret not, you'll be seeing me again. Don't forget what we talked about today.
Next time, I forbid you to rely on brute force alone. And no running around with your guard wide open to avoid attacks.
Zhou Cang, you have been blessed with a natural talent. That is why you must train diligently to unlock your true potential.
Yes, my lord. Got it. Lord Qiaoyun. I'll be more diligent. That really took it out of me. Oh, it's you. So, you saw Lord Qiaoyun and Lord Guan Yu reprimanding me just now, huh? He's now officially taken me under his wing. Though the novelty wore off in an instant. But, this was my first time learning to fight for real. After the Yellow Turbans were defeated, it took everything I had just to eke out a living as some second-rate bandit.
You know, I wasn't, a huge fan of the weapon that Zhou Cang had in Dynasty Warriors 9, but I think I liked him more with it than I like him with the, gauntlets.
I really had no idea how to handle a weapon or conduct myself as an officer. His lordship couldn't just leave me like that. So he told Lord Qiaoyun to train me up. Well, yeah. Anyway, he's really demanding and shows me absolutely no mercy. But I really do get nervous around Lord Qiaoyun. I remember when we first met. Vividly. Do you know what happened? He thought I was a horse thief and chased me for what felt like forever.
Yeah, there's actually a cutscene for how that happens in Dynasty Warriors 9. I think it only triggers for Zhou Cang and Qiaoyun, though.
The way he looked at me then, I was sure he wouldn't stop until he killed me. I was ready to bid this world goodbye. Yeah, well, he did apologize in the end. He's truly a man of honor. But it was my fault for getting mixed up in the battle in the first place. Maybe that's why everything's so awkward now. It's pathetic how much I always hesitate. Well, whatever helps me earn Lord Guan Yu's respect. If I run away now, that'll be all I'm ever capable of. Oh yeah, you know what I heard about you? You've made it all this way on your own without anyone backing you up. So I take it that you must be like me then. You're just another bandit that left that life behind after his lordship won your heart, huh? We both started at the bottom, but his lordship already respects you that much? Amazing. It's fine, really. It's good to have someone like you around. Everyone needs a rival. But I'm not letting you have my place as his top underling without a fight. If you really want it, you're going to have to earn it. But anyway, I really want to show Lord Qiaoyun what I can do next time. So let's get some training in. You ready? Number 2? Hey, there you are! Listen to this. Oh, you know? That's our number 2. Just now, Lord Guan Yu complimented me. He said that I'm starting to behave like a real officer. I might get promoted from a humble attendant to a lieutenant. All my hard work is finally paying off. And I was so excited that I've been just raring to tell you ever since. Right? I knew that you were the one to relish this moment with. So first I'll become Lord Guan Yu's lieutenant, then his trusted friend, and then one day he might even call me his partner. Just thinking about it is incredible. I'll be his #1 guy until the day I die. I can't see myself serving any other leader. I work for his lordship alone. So that means that as long as I'm alive, I'll be by his side.
Well, that's certainly true.
Now, as Lord Guan Yu's #1 underling, I have something to tell you, #2. Just because you can't be #1 doesn't mean you should quit in despair. I like your style so much that I think we would have made a great pair if fate had never brought his lordship and I together. So from now on, let's both run where we will. To the ends of the earth. Right you there!
Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.